So obviously the Democrats are going to have a bit of an uphill battle when it comes to the midterms with their election campaign that we suspect they're going to be running on. Obviously that's not going to make it easy. And also they are having a bit of a financial crisis too. That will be another video as well. But at the end of the day, obviously, look, the last thing they need is losing support, especially among minorities. Now, that said, there has been a bit of a rumour going around at the moment that Candace Owens will be meeting with certain people in the black hip-hop rap star community to talk about black communities and how the Trump can work with the black community to obviously improve their situation. Now, this is something that she actually talked about when she was on Fox, and I'll play that clip for you right now so you have an idea of what she's talking about.
So, Candace, a couple of things. Number one is from you, when you came out with that statement that went viral, and since that time, what's your life been like? And have you heard from the White House about moving forward with possible going there on a legitimate race roundtable? Have you heard any more about that, or are we just going to do you think that moment has passed?
Oh, that moment has not passed whatsoever. We are in talks with the White House all the time, and what we are doing and what we are planning is so much bigger than I think what people are even expecting. I'm doing this with Turning Point USA. The White House will, of course, help us and facilitate all of our needs. We're going to cause an entire movement in this country, and we've been warning the left, and we've told the Democrats, we are tired of being your victims, okay? We are ready to exit this narrative as black individuals being the victims that they use every 4 years for votes. I'm going to inspire a national movement that we hope inspires people internationally to understand that there is no value in being a victim and there is only value in being a victor.
Are you still talking to Kanye West? What is he saying?
Absolutely. We're still emailing, and he's put me in touch with some other hip-hop artists that I am scheduled to meet with and do some on-camera work with.
Well, but not only people you agree with, right?
Right. I read a story over the weekend that said that a number of hip-hop artists were being asked by other hip-hop artists, don't show up at the White House.
Yes, I'm not sure how true that was. I did read that about Meek Mill, and that's unfortunate if it is true, and it's exactly what I talk about. Essentially, my idea is that black people are not free to do what they want or not free to think what they want, that there are these confines that we need to break out of, and we need to stop being afraid of being demonized in the media if we do something that could ultimately help black people. Meek Mill should have showed up to the Prison Reform Summit. It was a great day, and it was something that he could have definitely used his voice to help us get some laws passed.
Yeah.
So in that, you actually hear she's talking about meeting with other stars and other hip-hop stars and stuff like that. And this is something that the InfoWars has reported on. Vaguely, they didn't really go into the detail that I am in this video. But they're talking about how Obama has been pleading with Jay-Z to prevent other hip-hop artists from meeting with Trump. So at the end of the day, obviously the Democrats are terrified of slipping support among millennials. Now, the former President Barack Obama has reportedly asked Jay-Z to encourage other hip-hop stars not to meet with Donald Trump following the firestorm of publicity over Kanye West. That is something that Candace actually alluded to in the article, in the video, obviously towards the end. So, yeah, this is sort of giving it a little bit more credibility. Let's keep going. The claims have been made by pro-Trump activist Josh Cornett, I'm mispronouncing that, I know, who tweeted, quote, "Sources are confirming that former President Barack Obama has called Jay-Z several times over the past months, pleading with Jay-Z to discourage fellow hip-hop artists from meeting with President Trump." So the tweet has received over 7,600 tweets and over 10,000 likes since being posted. Donald Trump Jr. has also liked the tweet, leading to some speculation that he may know the story is true. While the story remains unconfirmed, it would make political sense for Democrats to deter pop icons from being seen to endorse President Trump in any way as the midterms draw closer. In the weeks after Kanye West tweeted his support for Candace Owens, a vocal African-American pro-Trump supporter, Trump's popularity among black males jumped from 11% to 22%. It's also been pointed out that before Trump ran as a Republican, he was a popular figure among hip-hop community, being name-dropped in lyrics of numerous hit songs. Democrats routinely rely on endorsements from celebrities, with both Jay-Z and Beyonce being prominent supporters of Hillary Clinton during the election. Any shift away from superstars using their platform to amplify leftist narratives would spell disaster for the Dems, who have already lost 9% support for millennial registered voters aged between 18 to 34 since the 2016 election. So, like I say, what's the takeaway from this, or what do I suspect is happening? So, yeah, I do think that Candace Owens is trying to line up to meet with other black community hip-hop stars, and they are going to be using their feedback to outline like a plan or some sort of implementation to obviously help Trump work with the black community. If this does pull off, this would bring a lot of support to President Trump, and it would obviously help him out with the polls in the midterms in 2018. Do I think the Democrats, and especially Barack Obama, is contacting these hip-hop stars? Yeah, it would make complete sense if he was, and it's something that Candace actually alludes to at the end of the video. I'll replay that for you now.
I read a story over the weekend that said that a number of hip-hop artists were being asked by other hip-hop artists, don't show up at the White House.
Yes, I'm not sure how true that was. I did read that about Meek Mill, and that's unfortunate if it is true, and it's exactly what I talk about.
So in that, you actually hear she's talking about how apparently there are people trying to stop her from having these meetings, or she alludes to it. And yeah, that is a very real possibility that I would totally suspect. So look, at the end of the day, yeah, putting two things or two separate articles together, I would say, yeah, this story definitely has a credibility about it. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you believe that Candace Owens will be going through a meeting with people in the black community? If so, who do you think she should meet with? Who are some of the prominent members that could maybe supporting President Trump? Like, obviously, Ice-T and stuff like that. I don't know if he would swing. But, you know, if they can get some of these popular black rap hip-hop artists on, obviously it'll do a lot for Trump's base or Trump support with the black community. And we might be able to actually benefit the black community. I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Let me know, who do you think? Who would you invite to this, quote, summit of sorts? And let me know what ideas you have. Apart from that, guys, obviously this video has been helpful. Please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.